Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla battling video, and today is going to be the first episode of what I'm calling Whale Wars. Now, should let you know, this isn't a fishing show, right? We're not doing anything about fishing games, this is still Godzilla battling, but what's going on is there is just a friendly tournament for some friendly battles, some, button of heads, trying to see who is the best in this little fun tournament that some of the whales are doing. Now, it's not just whales, there's free-to-play players, there's some higher skilled players. There's a good mixed match of, members from my community and just the overall Godzilla battling community that were invited into this. I didn't start it. I am part of it, though. I am participating. I think this is such a fun idea. There are rules, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff, and so I'm having all of the participants record their matches. They're sending it to me, and I'm going to give you commentary over all of it. So before we get into today's first match, which is Administration1 versus the Twilight-Mexican, I want to go over the rules just this one time, so if anyone has any questions about it, they can come back to this video and look over all the rules and, talk about it in the comments, maybe adapt this tournament for yourself. So, with that being said, I'm going to go through the rules really quickly. I'm going to go through the unit list, what's banned, what's not banned, and then I'm going to go straight into the battles. Mind you, I have not watched any of the battles. I have not looked at any of the league standings or anything like that aside from my own. So I'm looking at it fresh with you guys, and I'm giving my commentary on the battles as I am, ready to record them. I'm a little behind. We started this tournament a few days ago, so I just have been really busy. I'm trying to catch up, so this is going to be the first episode. Let's get into the rule reading, shall we? So, the league will start on the day one of the Godzilla battling season. As I said, I'm a little late. The matches would be are going to be fair friend matches, best 2 out of 3 for the regular season, and then best 3 out of 5 for the playoffs. So right now we're in the regular season. I'll let you know when we hit the playoffs, when that happens. Around the 20th is when we're going to go into the playoffs, but since I'm a little bit behind in the videos, you might not see it until later. There will be 3 groups of 4-star units. You will be allowed to select 1 from each group. There will also be a banned group. That group is, I have a picture of it, BAM. I think I locked it. Nope, BAM. There we go. This is the group. So Group A is Fire Rodan, Batra, Mothra Leo, Earth, Mecha King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla. Group B is Mothra, Biollante, Zayton, Shin Godzilla, King Kong, G21, and Gigan 04. Group C is Destroya, Godzilla Ultimate, Godzilla 04, both the Jet Jaguar, Singular Point, and 73. Godzilla 1954, Burning Godzilla. The banned units are Ghidorah, Kiryu, Ultraman, the Energy Base, and the Unmanned Train Bombs. Now, Godzilla 1954 is not banned. Kiryu is banned. If you pull Kiryu from 1954, that is still good to go. So, banned units, you can't use them. And these are the units you can pick 1 from each group. So if I pick Mothra Leo from Group A, I cannot pick Batra, right? However, if I pick Mothra to use on the field, I can pick Biollante as my leader, which we'll talk about that in a second too, in the rules. So each player will select 3 units, 1 from each group, no draft. There are going to be, your leader can be a 4-star unit and is separate from the group, the 4 stars you selected, like I just talked about. All 1 to 3 units on your roster are available except for the ones that were on the banned list. League season will be 20 days. After that, the next 8 to 10 days will be the playoffs. Trading is permitted, but has to be approved by whoever is listed as the commissioners. I'm pretty sure it's maybe Bowers that be and a few other people. Sunday Sun is banned. Yes, I know that Toho says legally in just regular gameplay it's totally not an exploit, but for the sake of this tournament, we are making it an exploit. After each battle, the losing player may swap up to 2 of their 1 to 3-star units. You do not have to change back to your starting team. Everyone is allowed 1 free swap once they acquire the new season's 4-star unit, which is Godzilla 04 when this video goes live, if they want to use it, but they would have to drop the 4-star that shares the same group. Also, shout out to the groups. Shout out to this graph or infographic. Mike Pine made it for us, so shout out Mike Pine. Where was I? 9. Matches must be played on these maps in this order: Tokyo, London, New York. At the time that this video goes live, there's not any new maps like that we can pick. I don't think night or day matters, but I think everyone has been doing it on the daytimes. Each player will need to complete 1 match with each other player in the group and report the outcome in the results channel. So we have 2 brackets. We have like a group 1 and a group 2, and so you have to complete a battle against everyone in group 1, and you have to complete a battle against everyone or group 1 has to do all of group 1, group 2 has to do all of group 2. The points will be rewarded as follows. If you win 2 and 0, you get 3 points. If you win 2 and 1, it's 2 points. 1 and 2 loss is 1 point, and 0 and 2 loss is 0 points. That is how the league standings are, determined through a point system. To make the playoffs, you must be within the top 8 in the standings. Standings will be tracked and pinned in the results channel, which I have not looked at. I'm experiencing everything fresh with you guys. One player will need to record the match. If neither player is able to, please inform the group. This is so we can track who's winning and who's winning honestly, and then also it worked out for my benefit because they're sending them to me. Thank you, you guys. And I can make commentary about them for you guys. So, shouts out to everyone participating in the tournament because they're giving you guys content, right? And I'm just milling it. Love it. Love this. Also, the tournament's been pretty fun. I gotta participate more, though. I've been super busy. Anyway, at any time, before or after a match, you may swap a 4-star unit on your team. However, there can be no more than one other player using that unit, and you must update your team in the team's channel. You are allowed to swap your leader anytime between matches, but most post a pick in the deck's team. So there's a channel for everyone to view the current decks of all the other players, so nothing is hidden. If someone attempts to set up a match and the other player cannot or does not respond by the 20th, which is when this first season is ending, or the preseason of the first Whale War season is ending, the W will be awarded to the players that reached out, and the players who did not reach out won't get a point, and if neither players, participated, then no points are awarded. And then here's just like an example team, 1 4-star from each group, and then everything that's available, and then we have Don't Be a Jerk, and that's the only #1 rule. So, I had a ton of fun with this tournament. I'm super excited to get into these battles. I have not checked them out, so without waiting, without any more delay, the rules are over. This will be the only time I'm going over the rules. Let's take a look at the 3 battles of Administration 1 and TwilightMexican. Alright, so we are looking at the perspective of TwilightMexican for this. He's got Gigan in his deck. He's got Jet Jaguar at bat. He's putting the 2 of them on this side. Administration 1 has with the Hedera, the Super X pull. That Super X can be really good against the Jet Jaguar. I'm very excited to see how this match ends up. I don't know who wins. I just know that there's 3 battles, so it's going to be tough competition. Administration 1 knew the risk he was going through with the Mothra leader pick with a lot of low health. That Gigan 04 and that Jet Jaguar putting in a ton of damage, but Administration 1 was able to counter it with his Gigan 04. His Super X is still in the fight, and that is going to be huge W. TwilightMexican the Mothra Leo to counter that Super X, but he has nothing yet to stop this Gigan. Is this Gigan going to run through the Kamacuras? No, he used his Bylante as bait, actually. Oh, and his Gigan retargeted. Interesting. Space Godzilla over here is going to take down that Mothra Leo. That damage buff is really helping him out over there. These Kamacuras, even if they went to that Mothra, they weren't even going to be able to hit the leader, because for whatever reason, Kamacuras can't hit the Mothra leader. So now we have Space Godzilla coming up on the left, full crystals, right? And then Hedera coming down the middle. Jet Jaguar sent over there. I think Jet Jaguar and Gigan should have went over to that Space Godzilla. Oh, Mike Pine. Shout out Mike Pine making a cameo through text message over there in the group chat for the tournament. Okay, so he's letting Bylante do all the work for that. The Dimension Tide to pull in the Super X, but still nothing to hit the Super X after that Dimension Tide. I bet he was probably just counting on that to be a kill. Gigan is distracted by the crystals, and he's going to get run through by those guys. Mothra Leo is going to probably hit this Gigan if I had to guess. Kamacuras, okay, to block. Administration Dimension Tide kills Kamacuras, leaves Gigan open for that. Gigan didn't make it. Mogera pull, did not expect that. Like I said, I haven't really looked at anyone's decks yet. I like to keep these a surprise for myself when I'm playing in tournaments. Did not know that Admin 1 had a Mogera, but I'll keep that in mind. Oh, Dark Crow, shout out. I think also Dark Crow is participating in this tournament. But this Super X, TwilightMexican is having a hard time dealing with the Super X. I don't think there's too much anti-air in this deck, although he has Super X in his hand and a Mothra Leo waiting at bat, so who knows? Another Mothra Leo to counter Super X. Let's see if he can make it without Administration 1 dropping a Kamacuras or something like that. Burning Godzilla. Didn't expect the Burning Godzilla drop. That's going to put a kibosh on this whole Mothra Leo operation. Administration 1 is really protecting this Super X with everything he's got. Okay, Super X and Super X Violence over here. Let's hope he doesn't get killed. It's just gonna... Super X's are gonna draw, right? No, Administration 1 Super X is actually able to cap that kill. And again, no anti-air to take him down. He's got the Dimension Tide. Okay, there we go. That'll be the anti-air. That is going to be good enough. Jet Jaguar killing the Space Godzilla. Love to see it. Super X to back up the Jet Jaguar. This Jet Jaguar is probably going to die to the Super X. This Super X on Super X, who knows? Oh, Mogera on the Super X. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem for him. The Kamacuras is not going to be fast enough. If he had that Gigan 04, though, on deck, he was going to probably be able to stop that Mogera before he killed the Super X. Mike Pine, I'm sorry, not Mike Pine. I'm thinking of him because I saw the text message. TwilightMexican is on the back foot. Young Prince, bro, Twilight. I don't know who's sending the text. This is a tournament. This is a live operation, my man. All right. Super X. Kamakuris. Getting put in a corner here by Administration 1. He's got the power advantage for sure. He's got the DPS on him. The Super X and this Gigan, that is tough to beat. And then the Hedera coming in. I forgot that he even had this Hedera coming on the field. Not looking too good. And the Mogera Snipe. Can TwilightMexican make it out of this? I'm not thinking so. I am not thinking so. With a sliver of health. With a sliver of health, he makes it out of here. Can he clutch up the final round? Administration 1 with a dirty play of using the Super X to... Oh, I'm sorry, the Dimension Tide to finish that out. So, that was the first battle. W for Administration 1 right there. Let's go on to the second. Alright, this is the second battle on London. Mothra still flying in the air. Bylance, a very strong leader on London. Let us see if TwilightMexican will take advantage of his... Or her, I'm sorry, leader ability. Jet Jaguar placed in the water. Space Godzilla on the opposite end. Gigan, 04 coming up. Immediate Gambit, opening shot over here. Queen's Gambit, let's see if it pays off. Gigan distracted by the crystals. That is good. That is probably the most detrimental thing in Administration 1's entire deck to Twilight's deck is the Space Godzilla blocking the shots. Blocking the Gigan and stopping the Jet Jaguar, which are his main damage dealers, is huge. Distracting the Super X is massive, right? It is giving everyone so many openings, so many different avenues to just come through and just crush Twilight's offense, frankly. So Mogera, Jet Jaguar. Mogera's getting powered up by the Space Godzilla. On the other side of the field, this Burning Godzilla is 1v1ing the Kamakuris. It stalled that Godzilla for a little bit, but now Jet Jaguar is also down. Gigan 04 placed. Another, so 2 Gigan 04s, the Mummy one coming in. Twilight letting Bylante take these crystals down, take down Space Godzilla like before. Bylante has a lot of health as a leader at level 20, a lot more than I think Mothra does. I think Mothra has less health, even though I think the healths are supposed to be even or something like that, but I think Mothra has less health as a leader. So he is just letting Bio eat up shots over here and do what he can. Admin 1 just evolved the Hedera. Got Super X coming in on the left and these crystals as a distraction. Already on the ropes though. Already on the ropes before overtime even. And Bylante is struggling over here. Leo to counter Super X as we saw the last game. Jet Jaguar over there handling Hedera as best as he can. He's going to kill him. Crystal's probably going to block. Yep, right there. Okay, there we go. Moving in the 2. Jet Jaguar hitting Mothra and Space Godzilla. That's big. Heal on the Jet Jaguar while Space Godzilla's distracted. Take down the crystals. He's getting some good shots in right there. Okay, Space Godzilla's going to get targeted by Super X. There's the Mogera. Can the Kamakuris stop Mogera from killing the Super X? Answer is no. Dimension Tide kills the Kamakuris. Admin 1 is making his push. Let's see how this one plays out. Gigan stops the Mogera. Space Godzilla's going to get a few attacks in, but JJ can block him. Not blocking him anymore. Okay, so here's the rush in the water, but they're still getting tied down by these crystals. Hedera. The bio boost here is not really helping him with these crystals. The crystals are basically shutting down his entire push. It is crazy. But right here, he's got Jet Jaguar set on the leader. He had got a few shots in with Gigan as well. If he could pull off like 2 more attacks just like that, maybe even 1 more, he'll probably get this Mothra. And he's almost at less than a quarter. He's almost at a quarter, I'm sorry, of the charge for Bio's attack. So they're coming up the side. There's Space Godzilla. What's he using? Dimension Tide? Pull them in. Get that AoE from Gigan and JJ. The heals, this Gigan's going down for sure, but can JJ come in clutch? He's hitting Mothra and Space Godzilla, but he's gonna die. He got in a lot of good hits on Mothra. Now Admin 1 is on the ropes, so this is a way closer battle than the last game. This is a really, really good one. I'm liking this one a lot. Oh, Mogera would have killed him there if not for that heal. That is huge. There we go. This is the push we like to see. Look at that. JJ hit the crystal. Gigan went straight up to the leader. Dimension Tide. That was a cheeky play. Very good battle. I am a big fan. I like that one a lot. All right, so that is the second game, and we are going to move on to the third. So now it's 1-1. Let's see who wins. All right, so this is game 3 on New York. Bio still very, very viable leader with the lanes of water on both sides and in the middle. Gotta go through that Brooklyn Bridge, but listen, that water is there. So Super X behind the Leo. I feel like maybe Super X could have been pushed up by the Leo. That would have been good. Hopefully they can take out this burning Godzilla and then get the Hedorah. I would drop that heal. Well, Hedorah's already evolved, but maybe they can kill this burning Godzilla. Hopefully he doesn't kill the Leo. Good charge. Let's see if he makes contact. Hit the Hedorah, but good to take down that Hedorah early so that you do not have to deal with that acid later on. Super X direct on the Mothra. That is going to put some good damage on her for a sec. There's the Mogira play. We expected this. That is Administration 1's go-to counter. They're not going to kill this. Oh. That was almost very clutch. That they almost just totally bodied that Mogira before he could take down the Super X. Now Gigan is hitting the Space Godzilla and the Mothra. Jet Jaguar come and take this crystal down. Gonna using Mothra to wow, an absolute sweep. That was crazy. That battle was over fast. That battle was over fast. Oh, look at that. Administration 1 hit him with the great. That was crazy, you guys. That was sick. That was a very, very good game. I like that a lot. Oh, it's frozen. That's fine. TwilightMexican takes that round 2-1. Twilight's favor. Huge. That was a great battle. That final round was fantastic. That second round was so close. It was so good. And then that quick, that clinch, that clutch at the very end, I loved that. And it makes this video a lot less longer than I thought it was going to be because this battle was like 45 seconds. So that was sick. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I'm excited to make more of these and cover more of these matches. I really actually just enjoyed commentating over these matches. So let me know if you liked this. There are plenty of other battles coming soon. There are tons of the top players, tons of whales going at it in fair battles. I was almost say free matches, but fair battles. So let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you so much for making it to the end. I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.